Greetings. How is everybody? I figured I'd switch phones. That way there's not any element of surprise. It's just what it is. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to talk more about INFJ, paranormal Pisces, things of that nature. Because it's come to my attention that some people just don't understand. They don't understand high frequency. And it's okay. It's okay. And I tell people all the time, it's like not being able to speak Spanish and watching Telemundo. Yeah. Basically what happens is you don't know Spanish, but you can see the soap opera going on. And, you know, you hear them laughing and whatnot. It is just what it is. It's just what it is. So, seems like a lot of truth is coming out. Looks like storage is low. That's okay. We're going to go and till it ends. Maybe it'll end early. Maybe it'll end late. However, you know, you want some authenticity, right? It's just what it is. Nothing gets better without change. You just want to change things up every once in a while. Get the energy right in here. It's just what it is. I want to have so much fun with this. You know, it seems that there is a truth coming out about a large group of energy vampires, and that's okay. That's okay. I mean, until I can prove my birth chart wrong, being a shapeshifter and able to mirror, I mean, I'm sure I can mirror large groups of energy vampires. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. I really got to thank you girls, though. I mean, you told me these people would be forced to heal, and healing's so nice. Such a nice aspect. However, if they don't want to heal, that's fine. I have no problem calling back on my energy. I mean, it is my energy, right? Isn't that awesome? How does Pisces get out of these tower moments? Well, there's not just a whole lot of negativity, that's for sure. It's one of the things about Palo Santo. See, Sage, you really have to be more of a native indigenous to be playing with the Sage. And the only reason is because most people don't know is it neutralizes the energy. That's why you got to bless it. You run around with Sage, you got to do a blessing so you can add the positive energy. Palo Santo just removes the negative. So that the positive energy can prevail, and it's just what it is. You know, I hear they were trying to steal Pisces' crown. How'd that work out for them? Did they really try to do work on the Pisces crown? On the Earth Angel? Did they really? Did they really? It's all right. That crown, that light, that shine scares the hell out of their demons. So it's what it is. We just want to keep shining. We just want to keep shining. A little higher consciousness, we'll just throw that to the side because most people don't have that anyway. And that's fine. That's fine. It's okay to be in a control factor. However, I saw the light. We're going to have so much fun with this. That's what it is. You see, the higher the vibration goes, the less these lower vibrationals will be. The less these lower vibrations, not vibrationals, I mean, the less those energies will be able to survive. That's what it is. That's what Dolores told us. One of the first things Dolores Cannon taught me was, thank you, Spirit, the Schumann resonance is going to raise. I mean, you either go up or down, right? So you either go up with the Schumann resonance, raising your vibration, frequency, and energy, or you go down because it's like pushing a beach ball down. It's going to pressurize people. And I mean, I don't know what's going to happen to them because I'm not on that reality. I'm not on that timeline. So it's not that I don't care. I just can't help everyone. So it's what it is. It's what it is. Focusing on the INFJ, the 1 to 2% of the human population, only occurring 0.04% in males, it's just what we have to focus on. I mean, we really don't know much about anyone else, and it's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's so much easier. It's so much easier just to focus on you. And, you know, I mean, getting into the helpful arts and tarot and things of that nature, I mean, most people just aren't helpful and they're not artistic. So that's fine. That's fine. They can be who they want to be. They can be who they want to be. They can understand as much as they can process. And, you know, we will just focus on ourselves, the helpful arts, divination, things of that nature, the paranormal, and away we go. So, energy is everything. Everything vibrates. Everything is consciousness. Everything is alive. And I mean, life is for the living. And some people just aren't really alive inside, and it's okay. It's okay. It takes emotion. E equals mc squared is basically emotion creates motion. So we're going to go sideways this time because it doesn't matter about reversals. It just matters about your perception. You can read it upright or in reverse, depending on you. We're looking at emotions. The topic of the day is emotion. So, are your emotions upright or are they all upside down? And it's okay. See how this works? And we'll just keep going. Top row is the fifth dimension, moving down through the fourth of time and space down to the 3D. Your basic materialistic reality of good and bad. I like this item. I don't like this item. It's still an item. It's just an item. Your opinion doesn't matter. Spirit says, oh, we got masters. We got masters in the upright or upside down. Look at that. We'll go ahead and put that in the upright. We'll just put that in the upright and we'll let you decide because it's all about you. It is. It's all about you. Moving forward. Uh-oh. Have we been putting our heart into our work? Have we? We've been putting our heart into things, or have we not put our heart into anything? It's just what it is. Just what it is. Some people put their heart into everything. Some people don't. It's okay. It's this or that. It really is. It's this or that. That's why these cards get me in so much trouble. And that's just it. It's either viewed as something positive or it's viewed as something that'll get your soul stitched by a god snitch into the tarot and the wheel of karma for lifetimes. And that's just what it is. It's karma. It's just karma. It's no big deal. Looks like there's been some black magic involved, spirit invocations, whether you prayed for the angels or you were summoning demons, one way or the other. That energy is on this planet. So, ta-da, truth be told. Moving forward, intuition, psychic awareness, scrying, divination, tarot cards, all of those things have earth angel energy all in them. And it's what it is. You're either divinely protected or you're an energy vampire. And it's okay. It's okay. There's nothing wrong. Just be yourself. Looks like there's an energy exchange. There is an issue with energy exchange. Some people are losing their vitality, their resources, things of that nature. Some people are dipping into their savings. Some people are trying to get ahead, and sometimes nothing happens by chance. Sometimes people become phoenix risings, and when a phoenix rises, it just kind of leaves ashes from wherever it rose from. So we'll throw that over there. Moving forward, looks like we got some masculines all sideways. It's okay. It's okay to be horizontal. It is. It's okay to be paper thin in the mind, body, and soul. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be yourself. Upright or upside down. Spirit does not care in the fifth dimension. I mean, because think about it. And I do. I listen to a lot of the tarot readers. And why? Because, and I will hear them say, Pisces, don't spend all day in tarot. And the first thing I think is, well, sweetheart, I spend so much time in tarot because every time you don't know the answer to what you're telling your people, I do. I'm filling in the blanks with my energy that you're talking about. So it's just what it is. We are talking about the Pisces sun, the Gemini moon with the Leo rising in the middle. So any one of those three placements, hey, it's what it is. What it is. There's a lot of gossip. There's a little gossip on the planet about people trying to duplicate that. I don't have a second house. I don't know what that means. I keep hearing Pisces tarot readers say, Pisces, check your second house. And then I go and it's just not there. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It goes straight from 1 to 3, and that would be the 13th house, which is what they, I guess, hid from you. I don't know. We're still waiting for the truth to come out. We just are. We're waiting for the truth to come out, and we're moving in silence because it looks like if you have large groups of people trying to block a divine plan, and if what comes around goes around, what is the divine doing to block large groups with a divine plan? And it's just what it is. You can't stop God. So they're either fighting or they're not. They're either fighting it or they're not. They're angry. They're enraged. Or they're happy and they know it, clap their hands. Or they're deep in the heart of Texas. One or the other. We just don't know. We just truly don't know. We're still waiting on the results. We're still waiting on the results. Chances are, Murray, it's not your father. Chances are, it's just what it is. However, what we are going to find as we move on is that very, very paranormal things are going to be happening on the planet. Things you were probably never aware of existed. Things like astral projection, things like remote viewing, things like telepathy, telekinesis, things of that nature. And I mean, they got classes for it at Mind Valley, so it's not like I'm not telling you anything that you can't feed your mind. You just have to go to the valley to do that. Sometimes it takes walking through a valley of the shadow of death, and you have to fear no evil, because that vibration isn't on our planet for much longer. Tell them what they want, Johnny. Yeah, we're shining light on that, because truly the more light you throw on the darkness, the less darkness there is. But you can't have light without dark. It was kind of amazing. I did a video this morning. I was like, maybe the sun will come out tomorrow, and it's been gray all day. It's been 50 shades of gray all day long. Really, really, really cool. Really, really cool. When I heard one of the girls say that, you got to keep in mind that people aren't of a higher frequency, so they really don't understand the things that you're saying. But me personally, I know that every word has a specific definition from the experience that it defines. So with that being said, we'll just focus on the people that use both sides of their brain that are generally left out. They're generally misunderstood, outcasted, highly emotional. And you don't want them all in their emotions when you can teach them how to shield, protect themselves divinely, and just keep it moving. It's just what it is. However, masters in the upright or upside down, yeah, they're either telling the truth or they're lying. That's what it is. Always check their reviews. Check their comments. Usually you get a whole lot of negative comments. And I don't ever see any negative comments. However, there's hackers and shit all in the cards trying to block a Pisces somewhere. I don't know. I think they tend to censor the truth a lot, but that's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's probably not meant for everyone, but nobody likes to be left out. They just don't. Moving forward, it looks like sovereignty is at hand. So either they were telling the truth or lying, or, they are failing or having achievements. And that's what it is. You just focus on your reviews. You got to focus on your reviews. Your deja vus. It's just what it is. This one 5-star review after the other. It just is. It just is. And I mean, absolutely, I am as bright as the sun or as dark as the dark side of the moon. Be yourself. That's what it is. We have sideways families. We have families in the flat horizontal position, and it's just what it is. It's just what it is. We've all come from. That was one of the first things Dolores taught us. It's always going to be the first thing that Dolores Cannon taught me. It doesn't matter what she taught me or how long it took her to teach me. Since she did pass away in 2014, it was always the very first thing that Dolores Cannon taught me, was that we all came from bad childhoods. We all had shitty relationships. We all had shitty parents at one time or another. Some of us, I got the best parents in the world, but there was that one time. It's just what it is. You got to get over that shit. Yesterday was a past life. You were reborn as soon as you woke up this morning. You were. Now, if you kept trying to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, chances are you're insane. You are. Remember that when you clock in tomorrow, expecting a raise. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Moving under intuitive awareness, yeah, there's compassion issues. That's what it is. Be compassionate or not. It's okay. Be yourself. It's one way or the other. Or you can go sideways. You can go sideways with your compassion. You can. You can be compassionate sideways. We'll just go ahead and lay that sideways. We'll just do that right underneath intuition. Right underneath intuition. I think one of the worst things about dating a human lie detector, or a psychic, or an intuitive, or whatever you want to call it, is when you give her directions to the bathroom before she knows she has to go, chances are you're going to have to sit there and explain how you're not a jerk because you're sensing her kidneys and not the last part of that process. And it's just what it is. Manifestations are upside down or sideways or horizontal or in the upright. It's under an energy exchange. So that'd be based on you. Do you feel like you've had equal give and take? It's just what it is. It's just what it is. I'm having so much fun with this. 50-50 people are going to be worried. They are. They're going to be either they don't worry, because that's what it says. Ooh, as I throw that away. It says worry not. Worry not, or just be worried. Be worried about these masculine energies in your field. That's what it is. what it is. You'll hear a lot of the Pisces tarot talk about Pisces. They've never experienced an energy like yours before. You go from your masculine will over into your feminine intuition, and it's what it is. It's using both sides of the brain simultaneously. 50-50, either way. I'm not left or right-handed. That's what it is. I would have so much fun, and people are worried. People are worried. Your past INFJs that use both sides of their brains were your Martin Luther Kings, your Mahatma Gandhis, your Abraham Lincolns, your Nelson Mandelas, and there's no competition with people like that. Ask Hitler. Or Jesus. We just want to go the Jesus route. He's a great student. But he's only an INFP. At least he knew who he was. Thank you for knowing yourself, True. It's going to be so much fun. People are angry or they're not over money. And it's what it is. Their wealth is either in the upright or that shit is upside down. And it's okay. It's okay. You were born into a system that was designed to drain you dry. Absolutely. You were supposed to die broke. They didn't tell you? Yeah, the entire financial system in America is a Ponzi scheme. Did you not know that? It's a simple Google search. Is American cash a Ponzi scheme? Yes, it is. And they've been tracking the American dollar since 2006. 2006. So when they flipped the switch on the digital, everything was tracked and traced. It just was. Isn't that beautiful to know? Accountability is almost like possession. It's 9/10 of the law. I would assume. I don't know, considering most of the professionals and those in the upright are the ones that are getting greedily slammed right now. That's what it is. That's what it is. We're shining the light on divine protection. That's what it is. Master teachers sideways, upside down, and or in the upright. It's just what it is. Madame Takata was the very first Grand Dragon of Reiki, and bringing that healing modality in. The story of Madame Takata is pretty cool. See how much time. We're going to run the time out, so it doesn't matter. Madame Takata was in the middle of. She was on the table. She was about to have. Yeah, see how that grounding works. You got to form the connection. Madame Takata was pancreatitis, I believe. Anyway, gallbladder, something. Anyway, she's up on the surgery table, and she hears a voice. Now think about that. A woman hearing a voice. That's generally deemed as hearing voices, but that's one thing Julia Cannon taught us, and she's still alive with QHHT. They're changing the definition. How can you possibly prescribe someone medications or poisons or whatever? I don't give medical advice. I don't. Poison's poison. It doesn't matter. I mean, how could you possibly give someone Drano for hearing voices when you have intuition, you have clairaudient abilities, you have extrasensory perception, you have things in your thank you for that confirmation. You have things in your dormant DNA. For every this, there is a that. That's what it is. They would not know what is impossible if they didn't know what is possible. You just have to expand, and that's what we're doing. Quantum physics shows that. Moving forward, people nurtured the sideways thing. It's just what it is. A lot of lust goes with that greed, and it's fine. It's fine. You can nurture things in the upright, or you can nurture them upside down. That's what it is. That's the Pisces hangman position. It's pretty cool. They do amazing things hanging upside down. Ask Houdini. I'm having so much fun with this. Dancing with the Dragon. This is the year of the dragon. That being my past life, the order of the dragon. We know that with the wheel of karma, whatever you are on this side, you get to be this on this side this time. All right, so we're running around with Vlad the Impaler. This is the word of God, or we will eat you. Most people took that as truth. They just did. However, the entire kingdom was decided by the fool's morality. So that's what it is. Feminine energy in the upside down position or the upright. The predominant feminines from your past, they're either in failure or success. They're either upside down or they're moving forward with intuition. That's what it is. Underneath the family position, just does your family meditate? I don't have to upside down, sideways, left or right. We dropped the higher consciousness. That was the next card, and it fell on the ground. So that tells me that most people aren't grounding to achieve higher consciousness. That's just what I would say. Because if meditation, you have to be grounded to get that pretty little crown. That pretty little crown around the head of the Buddha. And whether it's Jesus tapestry, Buddha tapestry, and keep in mind, anytime you see a picture of Jesus, the white guy with the halo around his head on any tapestry, the only thing not in the Bible is white people. So pay attention. Higher consciousness is underneath, and be compassionate to these people. And we will be calling them these people, because those would be the people that are not in the Bible. Thank you. Anyway, so I always tried to figure out, how do you have a King James Bible when, was King James white? Because white people aren't in the Bible. I don't know. I've always been confused about that. I would always think well, no, I mean, we do have James Brown, but that's not a King James. I don't know. Truths are coming out. However, yeah, people are all in their ego. They're having to face themselves in the mirror. It's just what it is. That's why I try to take the thought processes that come from the land of the immortals, because I do. I just want to live healthy for a long time. But first part of my life, come on now, first part of my life is absolutely shocking to these people, because I've overcome some of the. So you talk about Drano. This is what it is. The things that most people take to their grave, I did, and came back from that. So it's what it is. You don't have to follow some people's examples. You don't. Just be yourself. Worry not, my friends. People are all out of harmony and balance currently, and that's fine. It's a timeline split. It's a timeline split from good and bad to unconditional love. Right? The purpose of overcoming this with higher, divinely protected spirituality is some people's mistakes, along with our own, can tie us to the 3D line of good and bad. That's bound to the devil. The devil wants its due every Monday, or Tuesday or Wednesday, first of the month. It doesn't matter. It's every month for a couple more years, and we're cool with that. We're absolutely cool with that. Was there black magic involved? Well, that'd be the truths that are coming out. However, me personally, I would much rather, just go ahead and finish it out and destroy as many things that don't serve the highest good as I possibly can in the most balanced fashion. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Nothing gets better without change. So, with wealth in the upright or upside down, you either have a lack of faith in it or you don't. And I mean, faith can move mountains. It's just what it is. However, just because the master says mountain move doesn't mean he does it. However, I've got a feeling, just from what you ladies have been telling me, is that me calling back my energy and my normal meditation, that's absolutely activating that crown. It's absolutely activating that higher consciousness. The thing is if people were trying to stop that, why? If people were trying to, and the twin flame journey is within, don't let anyone fool you. Balancing, and they'll tell you, not everyone's meant to meet their twin flame. Well, no, you do. You have to meet that aspect, that opposite. Haven't you ever seen Superman where he meets the bad Superman? Okay, the Earth Angel had to find the devil. You find the devil, and what happens? When the indigenous go into a rite of passage, one of my favorite scenes from True Blood, they take the psychedelic and they're running through the woods, and then they end up, the voodoo woman off in the swamp. they take whatever psychedelic she gave them, and then, they end up running to their inner child, their most traumatic experience or whatever. That's what it is. It doesn't matter. When opposites attract, what happens? It's the opposite sides of the magnet. It's a force, right? They either turn things around and there's a union and you bridge heaven and earth, or there's a timeline split, which was the manifestation. It's what was expected to happen. That's what Dolores Cannon said. There would be a new earth. Cool. We just grabbed Jesus. We grabbed Jesus, turned into a unicorn, and shot off with 5-star reviews over into the 5D timeline of heaven on earth. I mean, it's what Dolores Cannon talks about. It's what the alchemist talks about. It's what all these teachers have talked about. The question is, did they make it? because there are groups, there are large groups that are either still seeing things as good or bad in war and chaos, or they're over here in peace and harmony. Welcome to the light. And I kind of agree with Anya. The high priestess is a judge. The bodhisattva doesn't walk off into nirvana because they see both worlds as the same. They're the same thing. Greed and abundance, lust and love. It's what it is. It's what it is. I mean, is there a difference? Well, absolutely. Your perception of what balance and harmony. Some people are balanced and harmonious in war and chaos. Keep this in mind. What is a warrior? That's what they're trained. They're the most calm, balanced. Chaos and war. They're not out of balance until after the chaos and war. They've been broke down and run through boot camp until they end up with absolute PTSD in the real world. That's not some backward society. That's what it is. Talk to your bankers. Go contact your local banker. All wars are bankers' wars. Change your consciousness. Feminine teachers are stepping up to the plate. The last thing they want is someone that cares about you teaching you anything. It's the last thing. They want to be the wolf in sheep's clothing. They want you to come here to me, and then you get there and they want to eat you up. And no, I come at you like a wolf. Meow. I come at you like a tiger. That's what it is. Feed me a steak and leave me alone. or milk or whatever. What is it? Milk for babes, and they save the meat for strong men. Cool. You're not supposed to cast pearls before swine, and that just leaves the police out. I'm sorry. We have to do things for the highest good of all. And spiritual alchemy, absolutely, is an energy transfusion, like a blood transfusion. Why would you possibly take your 5 stars away from the investigators? I'm sorry. That's dark. That's dark magic. That's what it is. I don't do white magic. I'm the White Witch. I'm having so much fun with this. However, Dorothy, you had the power all along. And we're on the last card of space, because we've gone through the 5D. We've went through time and space, and yes, removing negative energy. Do you have to remove negative energy in your life or not? It's 50-50. It's this or that. This or that. That's why I like energy. It's positive or negative. It's much easier. It's much easier for positive and negative. And I'll be using the other phone that's charging here in a second, so we can see the difference in that camera lens. You're going to hear a lot of readers telling the star seeds to keep shining. Okay, great. My question is, how many of the star seeds have been drained of this energy that I'm calling back? That's my question. How many of the very, very gifted humans on this planet have ran into some false light teacher that was trying to steal their gifts? Because I'm calling my energy back in waterfalls. Where it's coming from, based on the practice that I've been doing. Based on the practice, I'm not doing anything different. I was doing the same thing over and over again, and I was not expecting a different result. It was that if it's not broke, don't fix it. So let's run down the end. Underneath the loving touch, yeah, it's gratitude. Either showing gratitude was good or bad. It's what it is. It's what it is. The feminine energy in the upright or upside down is a friend or a frenemy. Use your discernment. I'm going to give you both sides of the coin, because I see both sides of the coin. And moving in silence and still speaking the truth, give you both sides, let you choose for yourself. It's an INFJ thing. You can either try to understand or you will. Prayers are being answered or prayers are not being prayed. Prayers are always answered. Anything you speak into the universe comes to fruition. It's ask and receive for a reason. That's what it is. What it is. When people pray against you, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, great. So if you know that doesn't affect you and it bounces off and goes back on them, let them. It's for the highest good of all. Simple question. Is that person for the highest good of all? If they're doing that to one person, are they good for anyone else? It's for the highest good of all. That's what it is. Change your perception. They're either healthy or they're not. Right? If them attacking me makes me healthier and younger by the minute, keep doing it, please. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Keep it up. Keep it up. I will overcome. I will overcome. Love's in the upright or it's upside down, and it's what it is. You have to set boundaries. When it comes to some of these people that are starting to understand the truth, it's just what it is. You want very, very strong boundaries. Right? You want something that is equally balanced. And that's what it is. I mean, when I hear these girls say not all twin flames meet each other in this lifetime, I totally agreed with that. I know that the twin flame journey is within. However, when you do find that opposite that attracts on a birth chart and they come together, great. It creates a spark, especially in tarot land. It's Judgment Day. The union they were trying to stop from happening, it happened. And then once that happens and it goes over, cool. Now you have to go within. You have met the devil. The earth angel met the devil. The empath met the narcissist. Okay, great. Bink. Your shit didn't work. It wasn't balanced out. It wasn't a yin yang. Right? What did that do? That spark, hermit. It was the hermit lamp. In tarot, the hermit's holding the lamp, shining the snake, holding the snake's face to the look at this. Yeah, that's what it is. Once that spark of the one thing they were trying to keep from happening, yeah, that happened in the dark. It's what it is. What it is. So you move forward. People can't be honest. That's fine. They have to be honest with themselves. There are no second chances. You're very correct. You're very correct. I had to change my locks. So yeah, if I have to change my locks to the house, chances are you can keep that key. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Me, I go over the video of the house over there. Yeah, I was asked to make an extra key and keep it. I moved out of the house. I need my key back. Can you go and make a duplicate? When the landlord asks you to make a duplicate of the key, chances are you got 5-star reviews. So they can say anything they want to about me. I'm not paying rent and still got a key. Yeah, they initiated or tuned into the wrong thing. They listened to the wrong people. And they know I'm a wolf. They know I'm an absolute monster. I told them. I don't put up with no shit. I don't put up with nothing. I'm sorry. I keep it clean. I'm going to probably run a business out of here. If you have any problems, you need to come to me. So I don't put up with no shit. And last but not least, yes, we're dealing with karmic energies. So, I mean, that's what it is. Karmics they attract karma, be it positive or negative. Divine beings, and any sign can be a divine being. They attract the divine. They come into a divine union, a union with the divine, a union with their divine gifts, a union with their divine healing abilities, a union with the divine. Hell, I was born on Devine Street. Actually, that's a lie. Devine Street's over here. I'm on Half-Wit Redneck Road. That's what I call it. The only thing Jelly Street's missing is Allah. That's divine. This is missing Allah. There's no Allah in Ala-bama. It's a half-wit redneck street, and it's all over Google. So I have an issue with you ladies saying that people are trying to find the Pisces and they can't. Is there a Pisces hiding? Is there a Pisces hiding out? Because me, I'm all over Google. And if you can't, look in the comments. If my phone number and all that isn't in those comments, let me know. Let me know, because there's a lot of hacker stuff. A lot of silencing of the Pisces. And it's what it is. I mean, you can go to the description of the channel. Now, me, I had to add that. I had forgot to put my phone number and my email. And here I have been telling everybody, I only accept phone calls, emails, text messages. And I mean, no one called, and I wasn't expecting them to. I wasn't expecting them to be able to cross the boundary because they're absolutely guilty, and that's fine. They're the ones pointing the fingers in chaos and calamity that's in all of the Pisces readings. And that's fine. That's fine. They're in chaos and calamity. I've got to go make a spare key for the landlord. That's what it is. That's what it is. that way you have a place to rent when they made you homeless. Just what it is. As soon as I get the rest of this stuff given away to the people that can need it, I'll have room here to rent to. Not one person needs all of this. It's just what it is. However, anybody that deals with me will have a lease on their soul and be FBI screened. It's what it is. I have an incredibly bad history from chasing people. So it's what it is. Nothing gets better without change. Namaste.